today, Todd, can you show us what you've created here?
Yeah, totally. So Ryan provided these mocks last week, and what we're trying to do here is start with multi-file uploads. Currently, we're only adding a single file, but this means now that we'll be able to start implementing multi-file upload and processing. So what this looks like is you can, let's say, add 10 PDFs that you want to be processed at the same time. And so as soon as you click summarize, so this first part is just uploading the files, and then just clicking summarize would mean that it starts that process for each of those files simultaneously. And that also means that as soon as the summaries are ready, you can just start clicking on them and you can get to the reports, and it will do it async. So that means that all of the files that are ready, you can already look at the summaries there. And these will basically be the links to the report. So yeah, this is the one I'm implementing currently, and I'm very excited to do this. So it seems like a really fun task. I'm pretty close to getting done with this and hopefully getting it shipped very soon. But yeah, this is very exciting. Very happy to get this done and ship this and have our users use it soon. So
yeah, hallelujah. Much awaited. So I'm curious, Taha, will folks be able to upload different kinds of files? Like, could I upload a PDF or, and an MP3, or if not now, eventually?
Eventually, yes. So essentially the way we are handling this, it should be possible. However, the way our UI looks like currently, we're like, go to PDFs and then we upload PDFs and then we go to MP3s and so on. But when that happens, then it shouldn't be any extra code that we would have to write to achieve the same. So it would essentially allow file uploads. But in this case, yeah. So if you click on PDFs, we're able to only upload multiple PDFs or multiple MP3s or multiple MP4s and so on.
Well, just a question. So first of all, Ryan, these are your mocks, right?
Right.
So that Taha's implementing. So really nice job getting some very clean mocks over to Taha. They look great. So thank you for that. And a question, when I click the add files icon, what are we imagining happens?
So I'm imagining the browser window where you choose the files would pop up, and then you'd be able to select multiple from there. So if you already have 3 in there, then it should just add to the list of whatever you already have.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm wondering as like the hack, Taha, if I click add files, can we just not restrict that to PDF? Like if my first one was a PDF, but I click add files, could it just be any supported file type?
Sure.
To start? Like that would be, I think, something that you could do, Taha, on your end. We wouldn't have the beautiful UI for it where it's like, oh, pick the kind of file you want. But I could see that I can add an MP4. It's not grayed out.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. So would that mean, what I'm hearing you say is, in this case where we've added 10 files, then adding file would mean we could add any file. So
Any
MP3, MP4.
file. Yeah.
Any supported file, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that should be doable. If that's something we want to go with, then yeah, I think
Definitely.
that should be possible.
I mean, We're making this video now for users so we can see if users say no, but I know that we've heard users say we'll be able to start to, especially now that we have the vector database that we're implementing, so that we can really start looking across, all the content. That's phenomenal.
Totally.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate Ryan for providing such quick mocks, which are so clean and clear. Like, it's honestly the best thing. It's so easy to implement something that is clean and clear. Like, honestly, I've been really enjoying working with this.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Another question that I would have for users here is, so right now I'm able to take an action where I can upload files, but also, Parker, you mentioned previously that we're now able to start letting the user chat before the files are done and ready. And so thinking about having a UI as a next implementation or next step of this, which is like, what would you like to do with all these files? And we can start asking questions and have a chat box in here where people can start to say like, oh, you know what? I'd like to find a pattern across all these files to know like everybody who's saying X or whatever it might be, right? So we can start thinking about that. That is something I was just talking to Max about over the weekend.
Yeah, and I think also like Stephen Atwell, shout out to you. I've heard you say you'd like to essentially ask a custom prompt of all your product interviews, and so yeah, what would you want that experience to look like here? As you know, we've got prompts on the Chrome extension. We're web app focused. So yeah, let us know.
Really cool. Super cool.
Okay. Anything else from our crew? Any other questions for users?
Really curious to get user feedback around this.
Yeah,
What's missing? What's missing? What would you like?
Yeah. Great. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.